Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Angel Susan and Noel channel. Today's topic is about which character are you? Are you the princess, the witch, or the mermaid? The decks which will be used are written at the description box. And we have beautiful cards here for pile 1. You can see these people so busy with making a flower crowns. So thorns weave together the crown you deserve. For pile 2, you can see these people chilling, relaxing. Even the cat is so relaxed. Lavender, surround yourself with love. And for pile 3, you have this group with female fatale aura. Throne, your potential is endless. Please choose what resonates you the most or what attracted you the most. So if you're ready, please click the timeline at the description box to go to your chosen file. See you there! Hello, File 1, welcome to your reading. You have chosen this beautiful card. Thorns weave together the crown you deserve. So we'll talk about this card later on, but let's see first which of the character are you? Are you the princess, the mermaid, or the witch? The answer is you are the witch. Justice is coming. Witches are really known for being intelligent because they need to learn a lot of spells and a lot of history and divination, like the psychic readers. They need to learn a lot about tarot, about oracles, about different crystals, the power of different crystals. So yeah, welcome. So as you can see here, the thorns weave together the crown you deserve. You can see this beautiful witch here. She's like the older character here, right? The older woman. They like these three women represents the different stages of life. Like this is a young woman, maybe in her 10, in her teens, maybe she is 10 years old. And this mermaid is like the woman on her 30s with being an early mother with this voluptuous body. And then this woman, she looks like in her late 40s or early 50s. She looks like a successful woman. And as you can see, they are like weaving the flowers, right? And she is like teaching the two how to make a beautiful flower crown, a rose crown particularly. As you can see, the crown has many thorns. So roses are like women, right? Roses are really beautiful, but they are full of thorns. Women are like that too. They are beautiful, they can be sweet, but when hurt, but when hurt, they can prick you by their thorns. So it's like us women. Women are like roses. So this beautiful witch, the elder witch, teaches the younger princess and a younger mermaid how to be a beautiful woman and how to control the thorns, how to control the negative, or not negative, but I think it's more of the immature side of a woman. So she's like passing her intelligence to the younger women. So these 4 cards would be your additional talent aside from being intelligent. Where would you use your intelligence? So for the first one, we have the Phoenix. How's that? How's that for a happily ever after? So as you can see, there are, a young woman, a witch, is standing on ashes, fresh ashes, or fire that is freshly put out with all the smoke. And so this is like the woman she's like after casting a spell, I mean, this card means life is not perfect, right? We have our ups and downs. It's not always happy. We always have our failures, our sadness. If, so every stages in our life, there is a happy moment and a sad moment. So being the witch, the intelligent witch, it's like you are helping other people how to get up, to rise above their failures, to be successful. You are using intelligence to give wisdom and knowledge to people to survive their current situation, like just like a phoenix, right? How to rise above the ashes. So maybe you are a financial advisor or a guidance counselor. Not the guidance counselor because you're intelligent, right? So you're more on the logical side. So yeah, maybe you're a financial advisor or a doctor or a lawyer. Maybe that is your career, to help the people rise above from their situation. The next one is flower. Be honest with yourself. So witches are intelligent, more on the cold or the logical side. So yeah, maybe you can be a guidance counselor too or a psychic because you can talk to people how to be honest with themselves. Maybe you're also somewhere in the force, in the police force, because police are known. I mean, their job is to correct people, not to correct always, but I mean, they really are the one who should execute the laws. The police are the one who will reprimand the people from, or they are the one who maintain the peace and order. They should be knowledgeable on the citizen and criminal laws, civil and criminal laws. I mean, that's the lawyer's job. But police should also know that so they can really do their job right in their peace and order task. This witch also has a sword and a bat. So maybe you are really in the armed forces. If you're working in that. Also, I forgot the meaning of this card, Justice is Coming, is that as you see, right, this is a cabinet. Above, it's full of clothes, beautiful clothes, and below there are these weapons. So justice is like that. If you have done good, then your karma is good also. So you will receive a lot of blessings. But if you have done bad in the past, then you will receive bad karma. So you will have bad luck, or your financial will not be well, your relationship will be broken, like that, as a consequence of what you have done. So maybe you're really a fair witch. You use your intelligence to be fair to people. Yeah. So let's see this. Clover, release your guilt. So same with here. Same with this one. You help the people face their own fears, face their own demons, to see both their positive and negative side. But you're more on the, even though I've said before that you're illogical, which you also have the heart to help the people to release their guilt. You do not reprimand, you do not just say constructive criticism as a cold logic, but it is really the the development of the characters of the people, for the growth of their personality, of their life, of their soul growth. And you can see her, she is so empathic. She is so empathetic with the younger woman again. You see, She is like the older, and here too, they're both teaching the younger ones how to go on with life, how to live their life wherein they can show their full potential, or where they can develop their full potential. And lastly, you have the potion. Remember? Remember to practice self-love. Basic witch. Yeah, I'm really sorry for saying that the which are the intelligent type who are cold, logic, or analysis, because here this is the final card who prove that you are not cold. You are loving to the only purpose of you speaking out the truth, speaking out the bad and the good, is that you want people to really love themselves, both the positive and negative, or I mean, to accept the whole truth about themselves, to enhance, to develop and enhance the positive, and then to navigate or how to reduce the negative. So you are really a good witch, an intelligent witch, but really fair and loving. So let's get more. So we have already answered what kind of character are you? You're a witch. And you have also answered where do you use your intelligence as as a smart witch. Now the next question is, how are you performing, or how are you using your intelligence? Did you use it according to where should it be? Let's get the answer by using this tarot of the divine. Shuffle this. So how is your performance, my pile 1 witch? How are you doing? How is your performance? Let's get 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. How is your performance, pile 1? 5 of Swords. Let's see all the cards first. 5 of Swords, the World, and the 5 of Coins. Oh, so let's read first the story behind these cards. I'm still a beginner in psychic reading. Let us see the meaning of these cards. And this is so interesting because this has stories from different countries. So I'm really curious where they came from. 5 of Swords. Here we go. 5 of Swords, or Osiris, Set, and Isis. A story from Egypt and Egyptian mythology. The 5 of Swords represents a fight won through deceit. Set overthrows his brother Osiris and is seen gloating over his brother's inconsolable wife Isis. While Set represents a tyrant of a victor, Isis is a defeated combatant who will eventually bring about Set's defeat. Give up pride, surrender, betrayal, bullying, violence, crime. If reversed, resolution, compromise, sacrifice, peace, justice. You have this again: justice, bullying, violence, crime. So you really, and then peace, justice, compromise. So like I said before, with these cards here, the guilt and the be honest with you, you are really into Palwan. I think you are really in the career of bringing peace and order to the people, using your intelligence to bring peace and order, to fight against bullying, crime, and violence. Wow, is not an easy job, pile one, but you have your intelligence with you, so you can do it successfully. So amazing. Then the next is we have the world, the 21 major arcana, the world. Here we go. Zoom. Can you see it now? Okay. So this beautiful card with the two lovers, yeah, it's about the world. Hinimoa and Tutanekai, a Maori legend from New Zealand. The world is the happily ever after ending following a difficult journey. Hinimoa and Tutanekai represent the victorious conclusion, a positive outcome most desired. However, a conclusion also heralds the start of a new journey. Evaporate, completion, recognition, fulfillment, triumph, celebration. If reversed, imperfection, disappointment, shortcuts, short-sightedness, and anxiety. So what I get about this pile one is that you should you should not you're an intelligent person, right? So you should not use shortcuts in developing your intelligence. Like maybe you needed to go to a college, or you need that license to take that board exam, or here if you are you are really destined, or you have a strong feeling to be a lawyer, and here you have this five of coins. I think you're destined to be a CPA, an accountant, or somewhere there. You need to study, to work hard for it. There's no shortcut, and don't you worry, because after all the hardship here, oh, you see this woman is crying because of violence, and then this woman is so sad because five of coins about poverty. So maybe you will file one. I think you have undergone something, like maybe there is something violent happened in your childhood that causes you to be poor or financially lacking. But these cards, you have at the center, you have the world. So it's like the guides are telling you that be patient with what with your be patient with your situation, because if you just persevere, you are given the talent of being smart and strong. So you will really be successful, okay? Do not give up, pile one. You can do it, really. Let's read this third card, five of coins. The Little Match Girl, Denmark, a Danish fairy tale. The five of coins represents financial hardship and feeling left in the cold. The little match girl needs help, but no one is willing to help her. She struggles alone despite her proximity to a force that could potentially help her. If upright, recession, adversity, isolation, and employment ruin. If reversed, paid debts, improved finances, positive change, acceptance, and recovery. Yeah, this really connects, because in your early childhood, early life, no one is willing to help in your financial struggles. It's so sad. But, because of these hardships that you have experienced at an early age, you are really determined, Pawan. You are really determined because you have rise like a phoenix yourself. It's based not just on your intelligence, but also your experience. That's why you can give advices, real advices like a phoenix. Wow, so good. You're so brave. You're so brave, really. You can do it, Pawan. And for more inquiry about this, what should you do next? What you should do next, Pawan, knowing all of this? that you are smart, that you are called to use your intelligence to help others, and that you have experienced a lot of challenges in early life, but you are guaranteed a happy ending if you just work hard and continue to develop your intelligence. What you should do next in this current situation? You have trust the niggle. What is niggling? What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And the next, what should do next? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? There's something hit me just now. I think some of you are working in a fast food, Pawan, and it's like the guardian angels are telling you that you are a worker there, right? You're a worker, but you are destined to be one of the great, I mean, a great person, Pawan. You have a lot of intelligence, and it's like your guardian angels are telling me to tell you that you should use your intelligence because you can get a higher position by entering college, getting a here if it's about law, you can be a lawyer, or here you can be a CPA, or both. You can be a CPA lawyer. You can do it, Pawan. Actually, I'm an accounting student, but it's really hard for me because I'm lazy in It's not that I'm lazy. I really love studying, but I'm not into numbers. I'm more on the literature, the creative. I also love maths, but more on the profit, the expenses like that, not on the recording, the accounting really. And but I think you can do it, one, because you have this. Answer the call. Trust you. We have this right first, the trust and eagle, and I think your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and the gods that you believe in, I think they are already telling you many times that you should go back to college and get that license, a lawyer license or an accountant license, to use that so you can help others. But like you're just a black, right? It's like you are second guessing yourself, or maybe you're doubting yourself. But as you can see, you have this also answer the call. So they have they trust you, and I think they trust you because they know that you can do it. It's like they're telling me that it's such a waste if your intelligence and your experience will not be put in use, first to improve yourself, and second to help others to rise above their challenges too. And I think if you will not accept this calling, you will be stuck in a 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 job with a smaller salary, wherein your destiny is you can have that great salary, either a lawyer or an accountant or more. You're the one who knows better what is the meaning of this card, Pawan, and I hope that you will accept the call because you can really do it. You're so intelligent, Pawan, and you're very brave, you're very wise because slowly you're you're rising above these childhood traumas, and all you need to level up your situation is to get that license to be better. I mean, to improve your position, and so that you can help more people. Because the more you go higher on your position on your job, you will get you will help more people because you have a bigger responsibilities. So I hope you will accept this call, Pawan, And for your final message, spirit guides, guardian angels, what are your message? What is your final message for Paul? You have. So where does my soul want to travel? So where does my soul want to travel? When we travel, we grow. We open up our little worlds to more adventure, thrills, patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. Our hearts and minds expand and our desires are satisfied. Where is your soul calling you to visit? Today's soul action: pick a location on your desired list, choose a date when you will get there, and start planning. Create a Pinterest board or start searching on travel sites for the best restaurants. Anything that will create movement to let the universe know you are ready to make it happen. Believe you can. So maybe you are also called to be a travel blogger, Pawan, right? Or to have your own restaurant, because some of you are already working in a restaurant, so I think some of you are called to open one. Wow, that's so amazing. So that's it for you, Pawan, my intelligent witch. Thank you for visiting, and thank you to your spirit guides for helping us getting the messages. I hope this helps you, Pawan, and I pray you all the blessings. Keep fighting for your peace, love, and truth. Have a nice day. Take care. Hello, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. So, for your first card, you have this lavender. You have picked this lavender. Surround yourself with love. But before I explain this, I wanted to know, what character are you? Are you a princess, a mermaid, or a witch? The answer is, you're a mermaid, lioness. You've earned all your stripes. So you are a mermaid. At the start, I said mermaids are the psychic ones. And not just psychic, but you're also emotional and empath, as you can see here. Among the three cards, this is the most chill, right? They're so in a relaxed mode that even the cat is relaxed and is sleeping. And look how cute the princess eating popcorns. And then the witch is so serious talking about something. And then the mermaid is at the center. She is like talking to the princess, to the witch, and to the cat. So she is like in the middle. She is like the counselor. So where do you use your psychic ability? Pile 2, let us see. Where you should use your psychic ability. The first one is spaceship. Do not be afraid to sing. So this card is not just about literally the singing. But I think most of you, Palto, are good in singing because mermaids have good voices, right? But the but the singing here is not just about the literal singing, but also about sharing your voice, about speaking up, about like to be, sharing what you believe. And it's not just about giving speeches. It's not just about writing songs, but also writing books or articles. So you are encouraged, Pal 2, to really share your voice. Okay, spaceship, do not be afraid to sing. Maybe as of now you're afraid because you're not yet totally in tune, or you have not yet totally accepted and discovered and explored your psychic abilities. Because like me, I'm still a new psychic. I'm still a new reader here, and it's because I am used to, my parents are telling me that you should be practical in order to have a high paying job. But the universe has its own policy, its own way of calling you, knocking on your door, knocking on your heart and mind. And I'm here now, a fresh 4-month baby reader, and it's like the guides are telling me to help others, help others to speak up about themselves. So let us use that pile too to help others share their voices, including ours too. Second one, where you should use your voice. Gray. Endings are inevitable. The chickens are singing too. Oh, maybe that's a sign to Paltu that you will not just help the people, the humans, to speak up their voice, but also the animals. Because the animals really needs our voices, because they cannot say that please protect us, please protect our home, the forest, the sea, because we're slowly dying. The animals cannot speak, so we humans can help us protect their ecosystem and their population. So I think you're called to that too, Paltu, to speak for the animals' rights. Maybe you can take a veterinarian degree or a shorter one. I think a veterinarian, what is the right term? Veterinary degree is, I think it's 6 years like the dentistry, but there is a 4 years degree which is like the assistant, the veterinary technology. I think is that the name, but the difference is that veterinary technology is only 4 years, a 4-year degree, and then veterinarian degree is I think 6 years, which is the one who will, like, the doctor of the animals. But you can also have the marine biologist or the zoologist. There are different kinds of college degree that you can take, Pal, to help the animals. So this one, gray endings are inevitable. As you can see here, the woman is chilling on the bridge. I mean, she is sitting with her hand holding the floor, but the other hand is, it's like she wants to grab the boat, and you can see her worry. So the real meaning, the meaning of this card based on the writer is that the woman is like, she is losing something. Maybe she is losing a relationship or a career, and she wanted to follow that. But on the other hand, she knows that it's not good to follow, okay? Because she has her other hand holding the floor. The life is, we have ups, we have downs, and the great example here is like there are relationships that are toxic, or that are toxic and not really good. There are relationships that are toxic and not good for our growth and development, so we need to let them go. The writer showed or emphasized these endings are inevitable. So where should you use your psychic ability? Paltu. Villain. You can always rewrite the story. So the girl is trying to smash the snail. She is the villain of the snail. So the story of this card is like, there are times that the villains, our enemies, the villains in our life, our enemies, really, the villains in our life wins. That's reality. But it's not always, right? Maybe at your early childhood, since you are not still that powerful, you are not still knowledgeable, you don't still have the talents and skills developed. So your talents are still immature or untouched, untapped. So you really do not have the power and capacity to fight off the villains. But now that you are grown into a full-fledged woman, So you have the resources to really fight your villain to get out of the situation. Pal 2, I'm sorry for the noise because we are having a house renovation. I'm really sorry. Please bear with it. So yeah, that's it for the villain. And then for the last card, where would you use Pal 2 your psychic ability? Escape, ano? Escapist. How do you pronounce this? Sorry, I'm not a native English speaker. Escapist. Come home to yourself. So there are two meaning of this card. The first one is that just like this, since they are side by side, you see how this girl is, facing away, and this girl also is facing away from the villain. So escapist means, to set boundaries against the villain, to leave them behind your back, just to ignore them, to set boundaries, to have your own world, to focus on what is the better path for you. That's the first meaning of this. And the second one is that you have the tendency to escape from the real world because the real world is too harsh, maybe too harsh for you, that it's hard for you to face, it's too painful for you to see. So you are escaping in your own world. But uh, pile 2, you have the power, the psychic ability to really win your situation. So sometimes it's really good to escape from time to time, but you have the ability to really face that fear, to face the villain in the eyes, okay? Face to face. You can do it. Being a psychic means the spirit guides will help you, will give you the clarity of the situation, will give you the guidance on what to do with your situation. So use that, your ability, to help. Also, you have this, right? The spaceship. Do not be afraid to sing with three mermaids holding hands each other. So I think since you have the ability to really set boundaries against the villains and to heal your traumas, so I think you are also called to share that talent to others, pal too. So maybe you are called to be like us, readers, because we readers, we are like the guidance counselor, the messengers through the messenger from the spirit guides to you, our viewers. So we help in healing the traumas to tap the potential of you viewers. So I think that is also your calling, pal too. I'm really sorry for the noise. The house renovation is starting. Now for the next part is I wonder, pal too, how are you doing? Your How is your performance? Are you using already your psychic ability in helping these issues, these cases? Are you already sharing your talents? Let us see how is your performance by using this Tarot of the Divine Spirit Guides. What do you think of Pile 2's performance? Are they using it well? So, you have 1. How is your performance, Pile 2? 2. And 3. So first we have the 8 of Cups. The character here is like moving on. Let's see what is the story. What is the story about this? I love this art of the divine because these are folklores, legends from different countries. So which country is this 8 of Cups? Miss Yoshi is really good. really did research. So the Eight of Cups, as you can see, there is like a nomad or a traveler facing his back to us. Is that the right term? Sorry, I'm not an English native speaker, so here you go. Oh, Moses! It's Moses! A Hebrew legend from Egypt. The Eight of Cups represents leaving good things behind in the pursuit of higher ideals. Moses was raised as a prince of Egypt, but realized he needed to sacrifice his royal life and wealth to pursue a spiritual and ascetic one. Give up pride, walking away, introspection, escapism again, withdrawal, seeking truth. Reversed aimlessness, fear of abandonment, depression, settling, hopelessness. So, as you can see, there are lots of characters who are facing their, they're turning their back, right? There, one, two, and this one too, turning their back from the villain. So it's like you really have the capacity to really help people from their depression, from facing their traumas. And but we are talking about your performance, right? So I think you are already on a journey to explore your talents, your psychic abilities, Paltu, and that's why you are here in this reading. You wanted to explore more, to know more about your talents. And I hope you have learned something on where you should use your psychic abilities, pile 2. So let's move on to this one. Four of Cups. As you can see here, there is there are three beautiful golden golden cups with emerald designs bird, and this character is turning his back on the real cup outside who is very much alive compared this. These may be beautiful, but this is the real one, right? The alive one. I think if I remember the story of this is like this bird, this as you can see, these are beautiful birds, right? But they are just metal. They are not alive. While here you have a wooden cup, but the wooden cup always attracts an alive bird who always sings beautiful songs to this person who is making his, music can heal, right? So which is better, these beautiful golden emerald birds or this a lively bird under a wooden cup? Let's see more about the story of this Four of Cups. Of Cups, the nightingale. Oh, so the bird is called the nightingale. This is a Danish folktale from Denmark, but the character is a Chinese. Maybe China has a legend just like the nightingale too. So the Four of Cups represents romanticizing bad choices while ignoring the good alternatives before you. It is coveting what is superficially better, neglecting a plain nightingale who can actually sing away death. Give up pride, a lack of awareness, pessimism, daydreaming, lethargy, reevaluation. If reversed, motivation, opportunity, optimism, restlessness, and boredom. So yeah, I will share you about my journey as a reader. As I said, I'm just a 4-month reader because I grow believing that my parents and the society around me is pushing that arts related career and psychic related career is not profitable. But as we can see here in reality, right, we can help people. We can have a job in by healing others through art or through psychic abilities. And it's really evident, especially today's age, today's time, wherein technology makes it really easier and really, really profitable wherein we can reach many people from around the world. I am just inside my room, but I can talk to other people around the world. So we are really in a good time to be an artist, to be a psychic reader, right? And you have here the four cups, since we are talking here of how is your performance. So as of today, you are still looking at these other career opportunities, or you are working here in, maybe you're working in a government agency or in a corporation, but your calling is to be outside. I think it's still in the government. You you can still work with your artistic ability or your psychic ability or your not empathy, empathic skills. I mean, it's not a skill, it's a natural talent to be empathic or to be caring, to be overly sensitive, overly caring to animals. So I think really there are lots of animals here. You have the cat, you have the whale, you have the birds, you have the snail. So I think there is something about animals. I think you are really called to be a vet. You still have the time to reevaluate your decision about do your career path. I hope you would accept that. Just like Moses, you are still in the stage of reevaluating things, of studying things, of exploring what you wanted or what is your sole purpose. So just keep praying, asking guidance from your spirit guides, pile 2, and you can do it. You can find what is your purpose really. For your third card, you have the Knight of Wands, the creative knight. So let's read more about this Knight of Wands. So we have here Tatterhood, a Norwegian fairy tale from Norway. The Knight of Wands represents a fearless fighter, eager to charge into battle, especially if it means defending someone she loves. Reckless and unafraid, Tatterhood grabs what she wants to claim the future she desires. Upright adventure, passion, a rebel, a flirt, a hot temper. Reversed, arrogance, jealousy, abuse, recklessness, a braggart. We are asking the question of how are you performing? How are you using your psychic abilities? Right? So if you are already using your psychic abilities to help others share their voice, to help others escape or set boundaries from their villains in their life, to accept, to help them let go of things, to accept situations, understand situations for the better, opportunities. So having this one, this different from the two because these two are like, thinking of the things of the future, thinking of the future. But here you have the Knight of Wands. She is a rebel. She is so strong. Fire. Wands are fire. So I think you are not the timid one, pal too. I think it would be easier for you to really embrace your psychic ability because, like me, at first, I'm like, oh, if I should follow my psychic abilities, would my parents accept this? I'm like that at first. But you, I think you don't care about what others think because you are strong, you are brave, you're a rebel. I think you would be a fun psychic reader, pal too. Or maybe, since you have this sing, don't be afraid to sing. I think you're also called to be an actor or a singer, but more on the actor side, whether it's movie actor, TV actor, or a theater actor, since you also have the villain, right? So you can play, you can play as the villain as long as it's just a story, a fantasy. So yeah, I think you have this is a good combination. You are second guessing, but I think your attitude of being brave is what would make it easier for you to embrace your psychic ability, pal, too. So what more? What is more? We need more inquiry about this. Yeah, spirit guides, what would you like to say more about Tautu? So we have the mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Spirit guides, what else? What else do you want? Star seed, what lights you up? Okay. Okay. So here you're asking, right? What you're like Moses in your current situation today, Tautu. You're like Moses, you are looking for answers. So here are the answers. To help you to find the answer, Tautu, the first card who appears is this mirror. Who is or what is triggering you? So if there are people who triggers you, Tautu, then that is the answer. That is something you need to focus on. For example, if you're if the other people or a certain or situations triggers you negatively, then that needs to be healed. For example, there are people maybe you are jealous of, like, oh, they have a good voice or they're musically genius. How can I be like that? So instead of being jealous, why not heal that? Why not practice your own skills? You have the ability here. You're psychic. You're a mermaid. You have the natural ability to be musically inclined too. So you are triggered because on the positive side, you are triggered because you are also like that. If you're triggered positively, then you are like that, but it's not yet developed. It's underdeveloped. Like me, for example, I'm really amazed on my classmate because she is a good leader, but one day, or there are days that she is absent because her health is deteriorating, so I need to help. I mean, no one would replace her, so no one wanted to accept her responsibility because it's a huge job to be a leader. So I volunteered to work his role as a president. So little did I know it was easy for me to be a leader because I am by her side all since from the creation of the student organization until we graduated. So it was really easy for me. So I was triggered positively because I I mean I was amazed by her talent, her leadership skills, but that shows I was triggered because I was like that too inside of me. I have that potential. So maybe you too, pile too. If there are people who triggers you positively, then you are that, but you need to tap inside your potential. Just like here for of cups, you are not yet seeing your true potential. You are facing your back there. I mean, you are turning. You should face your potential. You should open that. Okay, use your bravery to tap that skills, to fight for that skills, to develop that. And another answer to your question, what are you? What is your soul mission? The answer is starseed. Starseeds are, they are old souls. They have been reincarnated many times, and they're one of their I mean that the true purpose of starseeds are they're reincarnated in this life to help others. They have these strong emotions to really help. It's like they think that time is running out. That's why they really need to move, to do something. Just like how you are so eager here, so excited, so, high energy to do something. Being a star seed, really, you can be anywhere. You can be a cab driver, you can be an actor, you can be a chef, but every work you will help the other people. But starseeds specifically, they are like more inclined to nature. We mentioned veterinary before, right? Or marine biologist or zoologist. You have the fish or whale, you have the cat, you have the snail, you have the birds, and now you have the goats. So I really think there is something that you need to do for the animals. Some of you, pile 2, are called to study animal related career to protect them, to protect the nature. Then second one, I think you're also called to, because there are lots of plants too, like here there's an indoor plants, here there's a rose or flowers, and then here the, it's really rare to have plants in the beach, but there is here. So I think you're really called to do something about either it's for animals or the plants, to protect them, to give life to the plants and animals, to give voice to them. And also, some of you are called to be an actor and to be a travel vlogger. Maybe through that, your vlog and your acting, you will help to bring light to the issues regarding to the nature, to the plants and animals, to the forest and seas. So I think that's it. So for your final, pile 3, spirit guides, guardian angels, what is your final message for pile 3? Pile 2, I mean. Pile 2 rather, I'm sorry, pile 2. What do your spirit guides wanted you to? This is the final message. How can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? Oh, is this because I think you are sad because of this pile 2? There's something that you are letting go, the toxic relationship, which is this villain, and that makes you escape. I hope you are not depressed pile 2, but if you are, be strong, you can do it. You have the psychic ability to understand your situation pile 2. You have your guardian angels too and spirit guides to help you recover, heal fully 100% to this situation, okay? You're exploring now, pile 2. You are exploring your, your soul truth, your soul mission, and these are the answers. So let's look at this. How can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? There's something that hits me, or a story that came up in my head. It's like some of you are like in a relationship, and then the other person, or there is a third party involved, and then maybe was your boyfriend cheated on you, but it's like you want to give him another chance, but the spirit guides are telling you no, let them go. They will hinder or they will limit your growth, and you deserve more. There's someone who is better for you, so let them go. And that being you, to let go of them, is like showing grace, right? Especially if you can control your emotion. It's not to control your emotion, but understanding deeply that if the person cheated, then maybe he is not really the best partner for you. Just like that. So it's really not easy not to be angry because you have given a lot to that person. Your time, your effort, your physical things, financial things, emotional. It's really not easy. But to be graceful in this very moment, if you can be graceful in this moment, pile 2, you will receive a good karma. So here, can you see it? Zoom. Focus, focus. Okay. Growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. Today's soul action, look at yourself with a grace filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill in that hole with your soul's truth, that you are infinite, you are love, and you are already there. Wow! I think you're really brave. You're really the Knight of Wands pile 2 because you're already there. So it might hurt you, but you have already moved on. You are like Moses, you have traveled already. So that's it, pile 2. Thank you very much for watching, for visiting my channel today. Thank you for your spirit guides and guardian angels for helping us get the message, get the important message today. Thank you very much for the advices, spirit guides and guardian angels, and I pray you all the blessings found too. Keep fighting for your peace, love, and truth. Have a nice day. Take care. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this card, Throne. Your potential is endless. Before I talk about this card, that I want to know, what are you? Are you the princess, the witch, or the mermaid? The answer is, you are the princess, but the modern one. You can be your own knight. As you can see, this is like Rapunzel, and the Rapunzel story is you are trapped in the tower, but this is a modern princess. So you can be your own knight. You have the sword, you have the courage, the resources to go out of this tower to defeat the witch that kept you here, and to go out the tower using your armor, your sword, your courage, your brain, your strong and young body, and your backpack. So here, and it's really perfect because in pile 1 it's like teamwork, sharing knowledge. In pile 2, the group picture is like chilling, chilling and having a heart-to-heart talk to relax. Then here you have this very fiery, like game on picture. You are the brave one, but 1 and 2 are brave too in their own way. They have really experienced a lot, but really, this Valkyrie, you're like that. Your aura shouted to not cross your line, or else you will face my sword, like that. So here, these 4 cards represents, where do you use your courage, your bravery? Where do you use it, Valkyrie? Where should you use it? The answer is, for the first one, wings. You never needed those wings to fly. So as you can see here, she is flying with an invisible wings. And you can see here wings with a rope. It is tied down inside the tower. So this princess is inside the tower, and she is like this princess, but she already flies. Because at first I was also asking that, how can she jump out of this tower? Her hair is not that long. But then the answer is, you don't need those wings. You can fly on your own. Like, duh. So, but the writer has a specific story, because these wings, these visible wings that is tied down in the tower, are the negative thoughts. These are the negative thoughts that hinders you or limits you to fly on your full capacity. Because in reality, you really do not need many things. You only need yourself and your courage to pursue your passion. Also, your hard work and being consistent, and guidance from the above. And also the help of others too, but it's just 10%. The help of others like 10%. 90% it's your own effort. So where are the other ways to use your intelligence, your bravery, your courage? Castle. It's time for healing, not war. So as you can see, this is like the buildings are into ashes. The background is like after a war. So it does not mean that being brave, the guides are like telling you, Pal 3, that though you are a brave person, from the start, from your early childhood until now, you're still a brave person. But sometimes you don't need to fight to win a situation, okay? Sometimes you need to calm down and use diplomacy to win a situation. Because sometimes when you just fight, sorry for my English, this is not my first, my first, my native language. I will really try to explain your message properly. I think this is important. So, yeah, being brave is not just about fighting or, speaking out harsh words just to degrade or belittle or to win a debate, to push your point of view. That is not bravery. That is not courage. Bravery is fighting for your own right, but also strength is like holding and controlling your emotions, not to hurt others. Uh, can you observe that bigger animals like whales, elephants are the most gentle, right? Even with dogs, the the bigger the dog, the gentler it is. Because there is like a scientific reason behind that. The bigger an animal, the bigger their brain is. So the bigger the capacity to hold memories, to analyze things, and they know that there are things, when you know a lot, so you will know a situation on a different view. And as you can observe also, most of the intelligent person are not the true genius are not the fighting mode. They don't have the fight mode always. They just focus on themselves, right? So it's like that is the message for you to not just go fight. You also need to be diplomatic, to be tactful. So where you should use your courage, sword, make the change, or you have another sword again. And she is like, I can do this. I have my eyebrow on flick. I can cut my hair whatever I want. So yeah, this is like your fighting mode again. So you can make the change. Do not let your negativity. You are doing this already. You do not let your negativity to hold you back. You do not let others control you, what you want, but you should also know how to control your strength. Okay, so for the last one, should you use your courage and bravery? Wow, stars. You can manifest your every wish. So yeah, because you are so brave, pile 3, you are so brave. You can manifest your every wish. But as you can see, there is another person here, a friend, and you have the books behind. So what does it mean? First, again, you should use your courage to be a diplomat, to be a tactful person. And your wish should be, of course, for your own good, to help you get out of your situation, of the tower that hinders, that limits you. But you should also you should wish for not just for yourself. The guides loves you, pal 3. They can give you all you need. Every one of us are given our wish, but the requirement is first should be for our own development, for our own for our own growth. Second is it should not harm others. You see, there are other people here on your cards. Our wish should not harm others. Instead, it should help others to develop also themselves. And third, you should work hard for your wish. Yes, the divine will grant you that, but it's not magic like one day you win the lotto. No, you worked hard. You should work hard for it. Like, see, you can see there are many books at the back. You need to learn a lot. You need to study a lot. Maybe you're encouraged to go to a college, to a university, to get that college degree. Or maybe you need to go to enroll yourself in a 6 months training or seminar to get a certain certificate. Or you really need to master something maybe for 10 years in order for you to be an expert on on your wish. Maybe you want to be a good artist, so you need 10 years to practice it. You wanted to be like here, you wanted to be a military, then you need trainings, really hard trainings, physically draining, but you will enjoy that. If that is really your wish, if that is really what you want, and that's what you need, no matter how difficult it is, you will enjoy it if it's in line with your purpose. So you have already answered what character are you? You're a princess, and where you should use it, it's to be brave, to manifest your wish, but to be a diplomat, to make the change, to help others. So the next question is, how are you today? I mean, how do you use your talents? Are you abusing it, or are you still doubting it, or are you still but or are you already on your path in mastering it? So how are you using your courage? Pile 3, spirit guides, how is pile 3's performance? So we have 1, spirit guides. Do you like pile 3's performance and how she or he uses his or her talents? A very thought-provoking question. How is pile 3's performance? Is she using it right? Is she using it wrong? What areas what areas should she need to improve? How is she how is her performance, right, guys? Thank you. So for your first card, pile 3, how is your performance? How are you using your skills? Wow. Currently, you are building your strength. You see here, you are facing a monster with what is this? A bear feet with a lion's arms and a crocodile's mouth. Wow, you're so brave, Balti. Let's read more about this story of the strength. What is this? 8 major arcana. Okay, I have here. So this is Tamlin. This is a Scottish fairy tale from Scotland. The strength card is about willpower and determination, focus, persistence, and the ability to confidently stare any challenge in the face and overcome it. This is not physical strength, but a purity of heart and purpose. If upright, courage, conviction, control, determination, patience. If reversed, weakness, self-doubt, abuse of power, pride, and negligence. So here is like the difference. Pile 3 in pile 1. Pile 1 is really told, she is called to really help other people, to use her ability to help other people. Then pile 2, she's also called to help others, but she is more on the animals and plants. That's her calling. And you, pile 3, you are called to be more focused on yourself. Maybe I really think, no, despite the brave cards here, I think you have many negative thoughts. And that's why these brave cards are here to encourage you to really build up your strength. But I think some of you are done with that phase, because the question here, right, is how is your performance? And the guides answered us that you are really building your strength. Wow. So maybe you are called to be in the army or armed forces like police. Just, you know, Palpy, right? Because here this is like a war, and then you are very strong, you are very brave. So maybe you're called in a work or in a career wherein you can use your strength. But again, do not forget to be careful with your power, pal 3, to be a diplomat. Because it's really easier to build, to study martial arts. But what is the difficult thing is to handle your power, to control your power. Where should you use it? It's not to abuse or bully others, but to protect yourself and others too. So for your second, how is your performance? Wow, you have the King of Wands. You have the strength, and then you have the King of Wands. You are very, very strong. Pile 3, sorry for the noise. We are having a house renovation. Pile 3, I'm really sorry. I hope you can bear with it. But wow, as in wow, Pile 3, you are really strong. Let us read this. King of Wands. The King of Wands, oh, this is a phoenix. Pile 1 also has a phoenix card. Maybe some of the Pile 1 are watching this. It's okay. So this is an East Asian mythology from East Asia. The King of Wands is a symbol of strength. The legend of the phoenix spans many cultures, but in all of them, the firebird represents nobility, rebirth, strength, and loyalty. If upright, honesty, passion, leadership, charm, flexibility. If reversed, tyranny, a lack of harmony, weakness, volatility. Again, be careful of being a tyrant. Pile 3, you are a very strong person, but be careful of abusing it, okay? You're called to use your strength to be a diplomat, to avoid war, because war it kills a lot of people, it kills a lot of plants, it kills a lot of animals, it destroys buildings. Buildings are natural resources, so if you destroy it, especially the metals and stones, it's not like plants that will, if you plant a seed and it will, sprout again. No, it's not. It cannot be replaced anymore. Those are limited. Same as, humans and animals can produce again, but the life, you cannot replace the life which is gone. So I think, Palfi, you are called to go to military, to armed forces, to be a great leader. But I mean, the spirit gets to really bless you, but they want you to be a model, to be a symbol. I mean, to really be strong in the point of view that we should be a diplomat. Okay, that war is not an option. We are gaining our strength to protect ourselves, and we should not abuse it by destroying other countries, because we are in this modern world, but the first world countries are still fighting with each other, and many are affected. And I think you are called to be one of the leaders to avoid those to repeat again, Palfrey. That is not an easy job, but that's why you are given such a strong gift here that you should use for in the future, Palfrey. Wow, that's really not an easy job, but you can do it, Palfrey. You are a strong person. Oh my goodness! You have the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. Oh my goodness. You saw it, right? I shuffled it. I shuffled the cards, and you still have this together. You're really a strong person, Palfrey. And that's why the more power, what's that in a Spider-Man? The greater power, the greater responsibility. And I'm happy that you are here, Palfrey, And I'm happy that your spirit guides use me to convey the message, to share the message to you that you should use your power to bring peace, not war. Okay, to protect everybody. So this beautiful, powerful queen is Pele, a Hawaiian deity from Hawaii. The Queen of Wands represents a fiery force. The volcano goddess Pele's rages can be destructive, but her blessings are just as powerful. She is the creativity of dance in the nourishment of rich soil and the chaotic force of an explosion. Evaporate optimism, independence, confidence, passion, verb. If reversed, jealousy, spite, avarice, destruction, and demands. So you remember I hope you have watched the Disney film Moana. Did you remember what was the volcano's name? Kakatua, Kiki? Oh well, the point is the volcano, the main villain there is she. The volcano villain was the Mother Earth. She was just really angry because her heart was stolen. So it was like a symbolism where humans abuse the Mother Earth and then she will unleash her natural anger like volcano, volcanic eruption, typhoon, storms, flood, thunder, hurricanes. So you're like that, pile three. If angered, if abused, you are really powerful and you will not just, cry in the corner. You will fight back. That's how brave are you. That's how powerful are you. But again, you're really called to really control your power, to really second guess. Because, but I think you already know it because we are asking, right, how is your performance? And the answer is, you are very mature. You have the king, you have the queen, you are really mature, you have the strength. You're a matured person, you know how to control situations. You are matured, Palsy. Perfect. The spirit guides, the spirit guides are very proud of you, really, of what you are achieved. I think I should not keep repeating that you should control your power because you already know that and you're doing that because that is your performance rate. The spirit guides is they're seeing as the queen and king, the strength. You're really perfect in their eyes. You have a lovable spirit guides, Palsy. Are they your grandparents or your parents? They love you so much because they gave you a 100 score and this is 90%, 90% and this is like, the 80%, all high score. So what else, spirit guides? What else you wanted to say to your beloved pal 3 because you really love them because you gave them a perfect score? What else, spirit guides? What else do you want then? So the crumbling, what are you clinging to? And priestess, wow. How are you being called to step up and lead? Wow. Bopal 3, this is so amazing. You are brave. I mean, you fight your negativity. You are brave, pal 3, and then you have already mastered or controlled this power. And now you are called to be a priestess, to be a leader. I think the only issue here that you should know or you should work on is this one, the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So maybe, Palti, you are still in a situation where you are really afraid, not afraid because you're a brave person, right? You just don't want to because you are so brave. You really wanted to fight for your until the last breath, right? But I think just like this, There's already an ending. There are many fights already, pile 3, and you need to surrender it because when certain situation is not working anymore, it's because the foundation is not good. It's like building a house in a haystack. Did you remember that the three pigs building their houses, and then when the wolf blew, the two houses went down because the first was made out of, was it wood or haystack, and then the second is wood, and the third is from bricks, and that brick house did not crumb, or is not damaged, but did not receive damage from the wolf's wind because that was strong, the foundation was strong. But you are in a current situation that is, the foundation is not strong, pile 3. Maybe you're in a relationship that is, you have invested for how many years, but he keeps cheating on you, pile 3. Why are you fighting for him? What happened is you two fight here. You two fight each other. And the only solution for that is, not to put a sword on his throat, but not to do this. You're doing this to your partner, but to let go. That's the answer, to let go, because you deserve a better person. So why are you holding on to this person which is not loyal to you, which is not the right person for you, which who keeps hurting you? You should let go of this person, this toxic person. Let go of that because that is not the right one. It's crumbling. And if you just let go, as you can see here, look, the beautiful garden, right? So after you let go your current relationship or current situation or current career, you will have the beautiful garden ahead. You already have the abilities inside you. You just need to let go of the situation. There's another story in my head pops up. Maybe some of you are in a religion, and that religion is not good. There are lots of monsters inside disguising, and you keep supporting them, pile 3, but that's not the right religion. Maybe you are called to let go of that and, transfer religion, or I don't know. God can only answer that question. You are fighting for them, but they are toxic. They are brainwashing other people, pile 3, but you support them, and that's not the right organization to support. You need to learn a lot. You need to learn more and to be open to other, to other religion, to other people, to other culture. You need to learn more to avoid judgment, avoid bias, to avoid being brainwashed, pile 3, because you are really a strong person. There are people that keeps, brainwashing you, and you can control them because you're so strong, you are powerful. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you have the money or you have the profession. That's why you are really powerful. You have the position, but you should use it to be a leader of something. You need to let go of this. Maybe that's a religion that's not good, and then maybe if you let go of this, you can encourage your church mates. Guys, this is not the right person. You should transfer to another religion. Or that religion is good, and then you just need to kick out the supervisor, or I mean the head, the pastors or the priest or whatsoever. You need to kick out and you replace them, right? You are the better person for that position. Pile 3, I think that is the message. Either you transfer, but the crumbling usually really is to not stay on that. that relationship, in that organization, in that company, get out, because the foundation of that organization or relationship or career is not strong. Maybe in a career, that company will not last long, pile 3, and your spirit guides are saving you to the potential bankruptcy that is already happening. Maybe in 3 weeks or 3 months, it will happen. And your spirit guides are protecting you to go out now, go fly, find another company, or if you want, since you are really strong, build a business. You are really strong, pal 3. You are not fitted to be, just another an ordinary employee in the lowest rank. You are a great leader. You know how to control your power. You have the strength. You only need to have a diplomacy and to let go. That's it. Then you're good. You're a good leader. So what is your final message, guardian angels, spirit guides? What do you want to leave as a final message for pile 3? What is your final message, spirit guides? Thank you, thank you. What can I create? Where can I create more space? Yes, I'm really sorry for this sassy attitude of mine, pile 3, but I laugh because it's connected. Where can I create more space? Because this card means to let go, and this the crumbling, you need to let go. Because when you let go of a relationship or a career, it means you're opening yourself, you're creating space for the better one to enter in your life. That's the point. You need to let go, to remove something, to give a space for the perfect or the right career, right person, or right organization, or right religion for you. That's the point of this. Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Today's soul action: do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space, clarity will come. Make space, clarity will come. Yeah. So after you leave this relationship or career or religion or organization or community, if you go far away, if you really fly away from the situation, maybe after 3 months you will have a clarity. Why did that relationship crumbles or shattered? My shattered dreams, broken heart, is standing on the shelf. So yeah, maybe they're also toxic for you. You are fighting them. You know that they are toxic, but you are just fighting them, but you are not leaving that place. You need to really get out, pile 3, so that to give space to the better career, better relationship, better religion, better organization. Okay, pile 3, so I think that's it. Thank you very much for visiting me today in my channel. Thank you, thank you. And to your spirit guides and guardian angels, thank you too for helping us with these advices and clarification. Thank you. And I hope for all the blessings. I pray you all the blessings, pile 3. Keep fighting for peace, love, and truth. Have a nice day. Take care.